Someone's today, and I cannot believe Play has been out over a week now, and which is just so insane to think about. In today's video, I'm gonna talk about everything that it talks about on the release week of Play. And yeah, let's get straight on with the video. Let's go. So the first thing that Ed talks about, that I've already talked about this already from the Road to Play videos, that Ed is planning to release Rewind within the next 18 months to 2 years, which is just so insane to think about, guys. That pretty much Ed said that he works on Play and Rewind exactly the same time, which is just so insane to think about. Like what? Like, which is just so insane to think about. And then he said at a Spotify experience event in London this past week that he thinks the next album is Rewind and will be out in hopefully in roughly 2 years. I'm gonna play you guys them two clips now. Let's go.
Play being the first in the album series, how much have you planned what's going to go into the next few albums? Do you have a general idea of what?
Well, I made Play and Rewind at the same time, and we finished Play first because it felt like the most exciting one. So Rewind is, I'd say, 2 months off being like totally locked and loaded and ready to go, and I guess at some point in the next 18 months it will come out. But yeah, they're very much like twin albums, I guess, but one lent more into Indian culture and one lent more into nostalgia, so they kind of veered off in different directions.
Was it hard to narrow down for Rewind?
No, weirdly no, because each song has a purpose. I think with each album you have the songs you think are the singles, and then in the gaps basically you have to do purposeful songs. Rather than having 10 singles, you do a song like Azizam and a song like Sapphire, but then a song like Old Phone and a little more. I feel like they give the album a journey and purpose rather than it just being bangers. You know, I wasn't trying to make Thriller, I was trying to make...
I'll play you some of the next record tonight, and it's very much getting back to... it's sort of like plus Multiply Me, but at 34, which is actually interesting to go back stylistically to, you know, hip-hop breakbeats and rapping, but it being this new experience,
Tracks, quite a few tracks to the next record in the world, aren't they? Not out in the world for us, but they are in the world.
Yeah, I feel like I've always got my foot in the next record, always. I think the next record is Rewind, and it'll come out within the next 2 years at some point. Again, this needs to ruminate for a little bit.
So yes, guys, the next album, Rewind, potentially made album, potentially, who knows, guys, who knows? If I had to guess, we could get Rewind now. We haven't even had Play for just over a week now. Now we're already talking about the next album. If I had to guess, maybe early 2027, potentially, who knows, guys, who knows, potentially early 2027. That's my guess for when we're going to get Rewind. Late 2026 to early 2027. Around the 10th anniversary of Divide, potentially. I'd say when we're going to get Rewind. Potentially. Around then. Which is going to be so amazing. I cannot wait for Rewind. How good Play was. I'm going to do a video of me talking about the entirety of Play sometime. Not sure when. But yeah. Play's just such a good album. Like, I love Play so much, guys. And then Rewind within the next 18 months to 2 years, which is just insane to think about. On the topic of the stereo series, Ed talking about posthumous album Eject, of that album being in his will, and Cherry handpicking the songs, like Ed's best songs for his entire life, pretty much, and the 10 of Ed's best unreleased songs will go on Eject, pretty much, which is just so sad to think about. But of course, Ed said it perfectly in the Zane Lowe interview. Yeah, I'll play you guys that little clip now from Zane Lowe and Ed from Apple Music. Oh well, it's on Ed's channel, so yeah.
You know, the last of the 5 is Stop.
Yeah, well, no, it's actually, it would be Stop and then Eject. Eject is the album in the will.
It's so funny, the image of me to
It's actually in my will. It's actually in my will, and Cherry gets to pick the tracks for it. It's fully like it's in there if I were to go tomorrow.
What is? I don't understand. What do you mean? It's in your will.
My will of wishes is to make a record out of all the songs from the age of like 18 to when I pass away.
Called Eject.
Choose the 10 best. And it's like, imagine if Paul McCartney dies and there's like early 16-year-old Beatles recordings and then right up to it, the 10 best of like his entire career. I think lots of people won't like that of me, but there'll be lots of my fans that would find that super interesting.
And it only comes out
after I'm dead, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, okay.
You know how posthumous albums come out?
Yeah.
But they're sort of unplanned. I want to sort of make a plan.
You want the estate to take care of it and do it properly.
Yeah.
And it's called Eject.
And I'll talk to Cherry throughout my life of like, I really like this one, I really like this one, I really like this one.
That's really, actually, that's really cool, man. But as far as you living on this earth for a long time to come.
Yeah, but you never know. You never know. And I don't want to go and someone just to jumble up stuff and put it out. I want it to be planned.
Until that moment, Stop is a pretty finite sounding album on paper.
Yeah.
What has Stop to you as someone who plans? And I know you Ed today, 34-year-old Ed, is living in the moment and appreciating life and giving gratitude as and where it is required and desired. But I know you make albums in chapters and in groups. So what is Stop?
I think it'll take a long time to make it. I think that Rewind is sort of self-explanatory. Pause. Don't know, like if I take a break, maybe that will be a nice one to like put out. Fast Forward can be anything fucking kooky and futuristic. Stop, I feel like has to be kind of like the way that Jay-Z did the Black Album, as if it's your I'm not saying that will be my final album. I think I'll probably still make music from there. But I think it has to be made with the same level of care and attention. I love the Black Album, and it's because he's like, this is my last thing I'm giving to the world.
Yeah, which I don't think we're ready to hear it Eject, but at least it will be, I don't know, it's going to be so sad, that album. It's going to be so sad, but I think Ed wants us to just, I don't know. Yeah, Ed's planning his posthumous album to be in his will. He said it before in the past, like 2021, he said, like, the day he dies, this album will be released and that'll be Eject. It won't be Stop, it will be Eject, which is just so crazy. Yeah. Speaking of the stereo series, Ed posted on his Instagram, I think, was it when before when Play came out, it said, stereo for the next 10 years. So is Ed potentially going to be here we go. Summarising the mathematics sort. Plays out Friday, and the next decade is dedicated to stereo. The next decade is dedicated to stereo. So, of course, Play 2025, Rewind, late 2026, early 2027, Rewind, 28 to 29, pause, or even 2030, pause. Fast Forward 2020, 2032, 2035, Stop. I don't know. But I don't know. We don't know, guys. We don't know. This is just crazy to think about. But they're saying the next decade is dedicated to stereo. Like, what? Which is just so insane to think about, but not ready to hear any of the next 4 or 5 albums, main albums, But of course, there'll be side projects in between them, guys, like, we're still expecting 3 seasonal variations albums. J Balvin, Project Subtracted. We're still expecting them albums, which I'm so excited about. In between the stereo symbols, which is just so amazing, guys. Oh yeah, talking about Play. In one of the in a podcast, in one of the podcasts that Ed did, Ed said that'll be either 4 or 5 songs to come out later on this year. I'll play you guys that song, that clip now from that little interview. So I think talking about Dave on the album, Ed saying there'll be 4 or 5 more songs coming from Play at the end of the year. I think maybe around December time. I'm not too sure. Let's press play on that clip now. Let's go.
We made maybe like 4 or 5 songs that come out on a repack at the end of the year. But
so yes, guys, so insane to think about there. Yeah, crazy. So crazy. That we're going to get even more songs, but maybe at the end of the year, guys. Maybe at the end of the year, we're going to get more songs from Play, like a repackage of Play, replay, or I don't know. I cannot wait. Of course, with all the songs we've already got from Play, I was not expecting Freedom at the end of Play. Never. I was not expecting Freedom. I wasn't even expecting Regret on streaming. So, it's such a good song, yeah. So, Symmetry to feature on FC26. EA Sports FC26 used to be called FIFA, the football video game. I've played it live on my Friday Night Play Lives in the past this summer, which is fun playing as Ipswich on career mode. But yeah, FC26 Symmetry is going to feature on that video game, which is just insane to think about, guys. Which is just so amazing. It's song Symmetry. It's going to feature on FIFA or EA Sports FC26. And then, speaking of Symmetry, I think it's going to be a single next month. Yeah. And also having a remix collab as well. A collab remix with Karan Aujla. I think that's how I pronounce it. Potentially, there'll be a collab remix coming next month of Symmetry with Karan Aujla. I'm going to play this clip now from BBC Asian Network of Ed teasing that collab now. Let's go.
The first time I sung in Punjabi was doing Lover, yeah.
How did you find that? Was it Diljit that was teaching you? How did that
originally,
come about?
yeah. And then I obviously doing it with Eject, and I've just done a tune with Karan Aujla as well, where we've done like a little bit of that. But
wow, sorry, Ed, you've just dropped a massive kind of like bomb here. You've literally like told us you've done a tune with Karan Aujla.
Yeah.
Hold on a minute. I love how you've just dropped this here, but when is this happening?
We just shot the video. We shot the video in New York last week. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good.
So you've done it. You've shot the video.
Yeah.
It's happening. It's coming out.
Yeah, it come out, I reckon, sometime in October.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ed, you're just giving us.
I like Symmetry too.
So, yeah, well, Symmetry was the first one we did.
I like that song.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. We've done, I think, Karan Aujla has done a version. I haven't heard his verse yet, but I think he's doing a version of that.
Yes, guys, which is just insane to think about. I cannot wait for the Symmetry collab remix to most likely come next month, and the music video is Symmetry as well. It's going to be such a bop, that song. Like, come on. Push up the ceiling. Push up the ceiling. Symmetry, push up the ceiling. Push up the ceiling. Keep me awake till darkness starts in the painting. Put your heart into mine. Give me a line. Such a good song, Symmetry. I can't wait to be a single. Right. On to another Play single. Camera. I love Camera. The music video of the iPhone, filmed on an iPhone. Camera was written and recorded in the Equals era. Ed, it was almost a collab with Justin Bieber, which is insane to think about, a duet with Justin Bieber on Justin's Justice album back in 2021. But then, I'm not sure what happened, but Ed kept it. It was unreleased for a long time, and then now it's appeared on Play, which is, I love that so much. I'll play you guys that clip now. I think from Magic, not sure. But yeah, I'll play you guys that little clip now. Yeah, they're talking about Camera was supposed to be on Justin Bieber's album.
I actually wrote this song for Equals. So I wrote this song back in 2021.
Gosh, where are you when you're just like, nah, I don't think I'll put that one on the album?
It was a duet with Justin Bieber. So yeah, originally it was me and Justin, and it was meant for his Justice album, the one before these two that just came out. And he went on a hiatus, and the song sort of like became free again, and now here it is on Play. But there is a version with me and Justin out there. I don't know if it'll ever see the light of day, but there is one.
Insane, guys. So insane. I made a video about this earlier on in the week. The Loop Tour North American leg got announced earlier on this week, spanning from June to November 2026, which is just insane to think about, going across all of North America, Canada, all of the United States of America. I just wonder when Ed's going to tour South America, Latin America, guys. Maybe April, May 2026, because that's got a space there after Australia and New Zealand. Maybe April, May, sorry. But maybe Ed's wanting a little break before Ed goes to America, because of course there's going to be so much like organising and everything to go to America, setting it all up, you know. The North American leg, literally spanning from June to November 2026, which is just so insane to think about. The entirety of North America, which is insane to think about, guys. So crazy. But yeah, who knows if Ed's going to tour South America next year, because you South American fans deserve to see Ed so badly. He's only played there like once, and that was only at a festival. You know, you deserve like a proper tour in South America, because of course the last time Ed properly toured South America was 2019, you know, on the Divide tour, which is such a long time ago now. Because of course Ed couldn't fit the Mathematics Tour stage to go to South America. And yeah, hopefully you guys, Latin America fans, get the Loop tour soon. And yeah. And also Ed got his 9th UK #1 album with Play on Friday, which is just so insane to think about that. I'm so happy for Ed. All of Ed's studio albums has got a #1 album, including the Mathematics Tour collection earlier on this year, guys. Ed's 9th UK #1 album with Play. So happy for Ed. He deserves it. He deserves it so much. All of Ed's releases, albums, got a #1 album. Amazing. I love that from Ed. One more thing. Ed appeared on Kai Cenat's live stream, which was so unexpected, guys. So random, unexpected mashup of worlds. Twitch streamer times Ed. Insane to think about. Wow, yeah. Of course, Kai Cenat's Mafiathon. You had Benny Blanco there, Ed, and all of Kai Cenat's guys as well. And that stream, which is so amazing. Ed singing and thinking out loud. I'll link that in the description of fully Ed on Kai Cenat's live stream, which is just so fun. And yeah, I think that is it in this video, guys, of everything, all the major news and that from the release week of Play. You know, I thought I'd make this video because I know I hadn't made like a separate video. I know I talked about the North American dates, but I want to talk about like Symmetry collab remix. Well, Symmetry coming out next month. Rewind within the next 2 years. And all that Eject as well, of Ed's last ever album ever. After when he sadly, in his will, when he sadly passes, which we're not ready for. Can't believe Ed's talking about it, but it's going to be in his will. Yeah, you know, I think that is it in this video, guys. And yeah, and if you guys enjoyed this video of me talking about everything on release week of Play, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another video. Peace.